Well, big news from Red Lobster this week. They're shutting down dozens of locations across the U.S.
From seafood to chicken wings, many of the brands we grew up with are quietly closing doors. In 2025, dozens of well-known chains are shrinking or filing for bankruptcy. Stay tuned. Guilty Eat is about to reveal 6 major restaurant brands that are falling apart and why. The restaurant industry is constantly evolving, and some beloved chains are struggling to stay afloat. Rising costs, changing consumer habits, labor shortages, and massive debts have forced dozens of restaurants to close locations or file for bankruptcy. This isn't a hit piece. It's a look at the business realities behind your favorite dining rooms. For each chain, we'll cover how many stores have closed, why sales are down, and what executives are doing to survive. We'll also offer tips on how to support local eateries and find healthier or more sustainable dining options. Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know if any closures have affected your neighborhood. Let's count down the chains that are falling apart. Once famous for endless shrimp and those irresistible cheddar biscuits, Red Lobster has been on a downward spiral. In 2024, the chain abruptly closed more than 50 restaurants across the United States, with up to 99 locations quietly disappearing from its website. Industry analysts blamed a toxic mix of high debt, rapid executive turnover, and an ill-fated endless shrimp promotion that cost the company over $11 million in losses. Thai Union, a seafood conglomerate that owns a significant stake, announced it would exit its investment and absorb a $530 million loss, citing pandemic-related headwinds, high interest rates, and rising costs. Red Lobster's strategy of offering all-you-can-eat shrimp at a bargain price may have driven traffic, but it devastated profits. Combine that with high seafood prices, expensive leases, and heavy debt, and you have a recipe for disaster. Many of the shuttered stores were older locations in declining malls or less profitable trade areas. Some observers think a bankruptcy filing could be looming, and the company has already hired advisors to explore strategic options. While executives promise that the chain is right-sizing and focusing on core markets, the closures have left thousands of employees without jobs and fans without their favorite cheddar biscuits. Casual dining pioneer TGI Fridays is struggling to stay relevant. In early 2024, the company announced it would close 36 underperforming restaurants, and by the end of the year, more than 50 locations had shut down. A CNN-linked report noted that the chain had only 85 U.S. restaurants left after filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, down from about 270 at the start of the previous year. In just 1 month, Fridays shuttered 30 locations as part of a strategy to cut costs and focus on franchising. Executives blamed the pandemic for disrupting traffic and said they needed a fresh start. The company is testing a revamped menu aimed at younger diners, featuring shareable plates, handheld items, and updated cocktails. But with same-store sales down and debt piling up, Fridays is in survival mode. Franchisees have been encouraged to invest in remodels and local marketing, but the chain's future looks uncertain. As more consumers seek healthier and faster options, it's unclear if a retro bar and grill concept can bounce back. Rotisserie Chicken and Comfort Food helped Boston Market expand to more than 1,200 locations at its peak. Today, it's a shadow of its former self. A regional news report revealed that the company recently closed 11 more locations, leaving only 16 restaurants operating nationally. That's a 95% decline from its heyday. And eat this, not that. Article noted that the chain has shrunk from around 300 locations in 2023 to just 27 by March 2024. Due to heavy debt, legal troubles, and unpaid bills. Gives context about numerous lawsuits and state shutdowns due to unpaid wages and vendors. Part of Boston Market's problem is its aging real estate and an inability to compete with modern fast casual concepts. The company also faced lawsuits over unpaid wages and supplier bills, leading to state-mandated shutdowns. During the pandemic, many dine-in customers disappeared and never returned. Unlike rotisserie chicken at a warehouse club, Boston Market's meals often cost more than home cooking, reducing its value proposition. We end our list with Subway, which remains the largest fast food chain by location count, but has been shrinking in the U.S. for several years. According to FranchiseWire, Subway closed 400 restaurants in 2023, partly due to terminations of franchise agreements, FranchiseWire.com. The chain has faced declining traffic, rising competition, and repeated controversies over menu quality. While Subway is expanding in international markets and launching new concepts like freshly sliced meat, the U.S. footprint is contracting. The closures are part of a broader strategy to eliminate underperforming stores and improve average sales per unit. Subway has also been battling reputational damage from past lawsuits over bread ingredients and tuna quality, though the company continues to deny wrongdoing and has updated recipes. In August 2023, the company announced it would be acquired by private equity firm Roark Capital, raising hopes that new leadership could revive the brand. For now, many Americans are noticing for lease signs where there used to be a Subway. While KFC remains a global powerhouse, some U.S. franchisees are struggling. FranchiseWire noted that KFC's U.S. sales plummeted 5% in one quarter, and a major franchisee closed 25 stores after facing financial troubles, FranchiseWire.com. Earlier in 2024, another group of franchisees closed several restaurants due to rising costs and stiff competition from faster, more innovative chicken chains. The brand still operates thousands of locations, but the closures underscore how even established names can falter when menu innovation stalls and costs rise. Parent company Yum! Brands has invested heavily in new technology and menu items like chicken sandwiches and plant-based nuggets, but the U.S. market remains saturated. Competitors like Chick-fil-A and Popeyes have captured younger customers with bolder flavors and efficient service. KFC may need to rethink its reliance on traditional buckets and focus on convenience to regain market share. Applebee's has been closing underperforming locations for several years, but 2024 and 2025 brought even more turbulence. In Kansas City, a large Applebee's franchisee filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection and closed 8 restaurants, reporting liabilities between $10 and $50 million. The franchisee owed food distributor Sysco $339,000 and had negative same-store sales. Shortly thereafter, another franchisee in Louisiana called Louisiana Apple also filed for Chapter 11 due to $8.3 million in debt. The parent company, Dine Brands Global, acknowledged that the Applebee's brand is facing headwinds. The company plans to close underperforming stores and remodel others while focusing on new prototypes with smaller footprints. According to FranchiseWire, Applebee's expects to shutter 25 to 35 restaurants in 2024 and co-brand some sites with IHOP to improve efficiency. Declining traffic, intense competition from fast casual chains, and a lingering perception that the brand's menu is outdated have contributed to the downturn. Thanks for sticking with us as we explored 6 restaurant chains that are struggling or shrinking in 2025. Remember, the goal of this video isn't to bash these brands but to understand how economic forces, consumer trends, and corporate decisions can reshape the dining landscape. If your favorite chain is on this list, don't panic. Many will survive with smaller footprints or new ownership. Support the restaurants you love, try local alternatives, and stay informed about food safety and nutrition. Tell us in the comments which closures have surprised you and what local spots you've discovered as a result. Please like this video, subscribe to Guilty Eat for more food news and tips, and share this video with friends who still think their favorite chain is invincible. See you next time.